On April 10, 1912, the largest and most luxurious ship ever built set sail across the Atlantic Ocean. People called her unsinkable. She carried some of the richest people in the world, along with hundreds of immigrants hoping for a better future in America. But just 4 days later, disaster struck. What happened that cold night would become one of the most famous tragedies in human history? This is the story of the Titanic. When Titanic was launched in 1912, she was the largest moving object ever created by humans. Built by the White Star Line, the ship measured nearly 269 meters long and weighed over 46,000 tons. Titanic featured luxurious first-class cabins, elegant dining rooms, grand staircases, swimming pools, and even electric elevators. People believed the ship was so advanced that it could never sink. But this belief would later prove fatal. More than 2,200 people boarded Titanic. Among them were millionaires, business leaders, crew members, and families seeking new opportunities in America. For first-class passengers, the journey felt like a floating palace. Meanwhile, third-class passengers traveled in simpler conditions but remained hopeful for a better future. Nobody imagined that many of them would never reach their destination. As Titanic crossed the North Atlantic, radio operators received multiple warnings about dangerous icebergs ahead. Several nearby ships reported large fields of sea ice. Yet Titanic continued at nearly full speed. The weather was calm, the sea was smooth, and confidence remained high. But hidden in the darkness ahead was a deadly obstacle. At 11:40 p.m. on April 14, 1912, lookout Frederick Fleet spotted an iceberg directly ahead. The warning bell rang. The bridge immediately ordered a turn. But it was too late. The massive iceberg scraped along the ship's starboard side. The collision appeared minor at first. Yet beneath the surface, several watertight compartments had been ripped open. Cold Atlantic water began pouring into the ship. Within minutes, Titanic's fate was sealed. As the ship slowly sank, confusion spread among passengers.
Where are we supposed to go?
Many refused to believe Titanic was in danger. Lifeboats were lowered into the freezing night. Unfortunately, there were not enough lifeboats for everyone on board. Families became separated. Passengers faced impossible decisions. As the boat sank lower into the ocean, panic began to spread. Shortly after 2 a.m. on April 15, 1912, Titanic's boat disappeared beneath the ocean. The ship broke apart and sank into the freezing Atlantic. More than 1,500 people lost their lives. Only around 700 survived. The disaster shocked the entire world and changed maritime safety forever. More than a century later, the story of Titanic continues to fascinate millions. A symbol of human ambition, confidence, and tragedy. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more incredible stories from history.
Again, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. God bless you.